Mama Thot tries to lift up Lyrica's spirits, and Joseline is having a bit of a mixed family issue. And as you can see, Booby is trying to shoot his shot with Apryl. But we all know who Apryl is really going to end up with. Stay tuned. You're watching Love and Hip Hop.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, Buzz.
We are back.
Oh, yes!
What's going on?
I'm so happy. We're back, you guys.
Yes. We are back in action.
Yes. I'm one of your hosts, Lanisha Fisher, and I cannot do this show without my co-host, Rikayah Crawford, y'all. She is an R&B singer. Oh, you should be on this show for real, for real.
Listen, but my life ain't that drama-filled, so... But listen, I can create like some fake drama so I can be on the show.
But you could sing. And Rikayah over here also has some news and gossip for us. So you guys definitely need to stay tuned till the end. As you guys know, we like to break this show down in all of its drama. And we have some tweets and predictions. So let's get it started.
Let's do it.
Rikayah, what is your overall thoughts of this episode?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I'm so happy to be back. Like 2 weeks of not being here was like, what? Like,
for real,
I missed you guys. I missed you. But I would say like overall this episode, Zell, I freaking love him. Like, he made me love him more and more. He's freaking hilarious. Also, I thought it was pretty cool that we got to see a different side of Joseline. You know, because we're so used to like him being messy Jason. Sorry, Jason.
Right.
But it was really cool to see a different side of him with his family, which I know we're going to tap into. But what did you think about the show?
I actually like that you said, talked about Joseline a little bit because, you know, he has a little bit of his own little messy issues dealing with all of that.
Yeah.
I could definitely say with this whole episode, I felt very relatable to Lyrica. I was feeling her with this hot and cold relationship and her just, she wants him, she hates him, like...
yeah, ladies, we've all been there. It's like 1 minute we want this dude, like, oh my God, that's my baby daddy, I love him.
Yeah.
And then like the next minute it's like, he get on my nerves.
Okay.
Like when he breathes.
And sometimes you feel that
me.
same feeling at the same time. So we're definitely going to get into that.
Yeah.
But let's start.
Okay. It be like that.
It do.
J-Lo with the sound effects tonight.
All right. J-Lo is in the building, our producer, y'all. She bringing the heat. All right, so let's start from the very beginning with Mama Thot, a.k.a. Paris.
Yeah.
That's actually like one of my best friends because she wants to help Lyrica out, and she has a little bit of plans. Get the guys out the house.
Please.
Bring Apryl into the mix. And get some strippers.
Listen, but now them strippers, though, they weren't that good.
Mickey Monday wasn't feeling them.
I'm on Mickey Monday on that one. I was like, if you don't bring some scruffles, get the scruffles. Like, with the big booties and all. Like, them, they look like they found them at Walmart. I was
my gosh.
That's a match.
Booby wasn't feeling the strippers, but he's definitely feeling Apryl. He's definitely...
How do you feel about that?
You know, Booby, Apryl ain't for you. She with Fizz. It's okay, but you know.
Oh, God.
Come back to the show and we'll talk. No, play.
Oh, God, Booby. She wants you. See, but the thing is, it's like with Booby, I'm just like, sir, like, no. Don't even get into that situation. You know what I mean? But, you know, back to Paris, though, I thought it was really dope that she's like my homegirls, too. That's like, okay, you know what? Forget these dudes. Get this male energy out. Mm-hmm. We need some just females here. Turn up a good time. And even though the strippers were they're like B- strippers. But it was at least a good time. And it was good energy. And April's beautiful. I can't even lie. And her little PJs, I was like, okay, little body. But... I will say, like, it was cool that she was like, hey, I don't really know Lyrica like that, but I'm willing to do what it takes to have a good time.
Yeah,
like,
and she said she's been in Lyrica's situation. Yeah. So she could relate. So that's what made her really want to actually join in and make Lyrica have a good time. But those are good friends. You guys really need to get friends like that. Yeah. People that are actually going to go the mile. And Paris over here calling Lyrica single.
Oh, let's see.
Ooh, the mess. What do you think about that? Like,
I mean, yeah, she's just trying to be a friend. I think that's all that is. Because as soon as we, see A1, when he finally does come to the house, they kind of hug them together and like, hey, y'all, you know what I mean? So yeah, naturally it's like, okay, this is for single Lyrica. And also it kind of like caters to like when you're going through those emotions up and down, you're kind of like, okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to be with this guy or not. So guess what? I might as well have fun.
Yeah.
And I guess the time that you had fun last was when you were single.
Hello.
You know, but
people think single is a miserable time, but hey, take advantage of your singleness.
How are you liking the single life?
Girl, living life. It's only bad if you make it bad. If you sit in, like, I feel like Paris, well, that's why she was talking about Lyrica being sad in her room, just looking at A1 having a good time. He's living his best life, so girl, get out the room and live your best life too. Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, single life, I'm single now, and it's not terrible. I think for me, it's just like when it comes to dating and all of that, like, I actually hate calling it dates. Like when guys are like, oh, you want to go on a date? And I'm like, we can spend time together. But I would say like overall, that's just my little weird thing. Okay, judge me if you want. But the thing is, for me, it's like when it comes to being single, like I enjoy it. And the thing is if someone comes along that's serious and is like, hey, I'm really interested in you. I really want to invest in time, build, get to know you, you know, on a deeper level, then I would entertain it. Yeah. But like in the meanwhile, I'm getting to this money. You know,
okay. And then while you being single, people are missing you. Speaking of which, A1 was with his boys, telling him how he misses his girl and how he just doesn't want to get in an argument with her. He's just giving her the space. So that's his reasoning for why he was out partying in Las Vegas.
You know, I think that with that situation, I actually felt, and Mickey Monday, he commented on it too, when he was like, you know, I'm hurt too. Like, I'm reacting based off of the hurt, like, because she cheated. And of course, like when A1 came here, you know, we were like, A1, what you doing? Sorry, why you messing up? Why you batting and bapping? But the thing is, men hurt too.
Definitely.
I think women, we've got to listen to men. We've got to hear them out because they go through stuff too, and they react to hurt and they cope with hurt very differently from how we do as women. So I felt him when he was like, I'm hurting. Not saying that that's an excuse to be out there, you know, sharing your loins, but I do think it was a valid point when he's like, I'm hurting. Yeah. And she did cheat. So we can't completely disregard his feelings, you know what I mean? And all
people
that, so.
express their feelings in different ways. Everyone's different and everyone expresses it in completely different ways. And Booby was here before with us, if you guys haven't seen it.
I'm so mad I missed that show. He's fine. He
and he commented on it saying like they shouldn't be doing a tit for tat. At the end of the day, squash the game. Y'all in a marriage, work it out, y'all. Work it out.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little break on them and we're going to get into this Joseline.
Yeah.
This Joseline whole mess. So basically, he had a brother who he said was like a father figure to him. His name was Rodney. And Rodney had passed away about 20 years ago. And he's bringing the family together to have a memorial for Rodney. What do you think about this whole situation, about him not speaking to his family for a long time, but him trying to put them all back together?
You know, it's... Again, like I said in the beginning, it was nice to see a different side of Jason. I think his pain is real. It's hard. He's in a hard position because one of the toughest things to do is try to make someone, basically understand your experiences.
Yeah.
A lot of times we love the way that we know how to love best, or we treat people the way that we either desire to be treated or that we want to be treated or anything like that. So it's kind of like his brother Link, it kind of disappointed me because I have family members like that too that are just like, no, I'm out. And it's like, just hear each other out. If there's anything in family that I would urge everyone to do is to listen to your loved one. A lot of times we will give people that are not our family the benefit of the doubt and we'll listen to hear everybody else out, but we don't do that to our family because we don't want to deal with that real pain. And I think that's part of like what his brother, just kind of watching, we don't know the intricate details.
Yeah.
Watching his brother Link, he was just kind of like, okay, I'm out. We're not bashing dad, but that's Jason Lee's truth. Dad wasn't there.
Do you think that it probably had to do with maybe the fact that there was a lot of cameras around?
Yeah, I was about to tap into that part too.
Yeah.
See, this is part where I couldn't be on Love and Hip Hop. I would love to be on there to, sing my little oohs and ahs.
Okay. Do a little sing.
Listen, oohs and ahs and maybe check a few people. But when it comes to my family, I am so protective of my family. Like, I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I could not put my family business out like that because if your last name ain't Crawford, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
I'm like that with anybody. I don't care if you at church. I don't care if we at outside anywhere. Don't try to step into this territory when it comes to family. So I commend them for putting their personal business. I mean, even with Lyrica and A1, putting your marriage out there, like that's a lot because everybody got opinions. But like when it comes to family and a situation that sensitive, I couldn't.
I think that's why his big brother was getting so like angry and didn't really want to hear him out because at the end of the day, this is supposed to be a private moment between us. We're here to talk about, you probably told us like this was just, I don't know, but he probably told him like this is about Rodney and the memorial, and all of a sudden you're listening and it seems like there's a lot of bashing about someone who you actually look up to and all these cameras are around.
But see, I didn't think it was bashing though. I honestly didn't, because when you listen to Jason Lee, he was like, okay, he actually talked about the fact that his brother and sister were raised in a loving home.
Yeah.
He said that wasn't his experience. So it's not up to us to, to tell someone what their experience is of that person, of in this case, which is his dad. I think he was being honest. I don't think it was a situation where he was bashing his dad because if he doesn't feel like, hey, I don't feel like dad loves me, he's never said it to me, he's never expressed it to me, through his actions, he's not there for me, and their experience is completely different. I don't think that's bashing.
Completely different.
Right, that's like us both going to the movies, and we're both looking at the movie, and I may love it, and you're like, I hate it. That doesn't mean you're bashing it.
Right.
That's just your opinion. And I think because his brother was just so emotional, he just took it personally, and it's just like, no, just hear your brother out.
It's just a different feeling when you have someone that you're looking up to and to hear it. Like I said, it probably is hard for him to hear all of this and everything. That's why I said it was hard with the cameras all around, because he probably is looking at it like, are you doing this for clout? Are you doing this for the cameras?
Right.
Like, it's hard to take you seriously. Especially like when his sister was telling him to have a one-on-one private. Like, I love that advice. Where she told him, I think you should have just a one-on-one with your dad. Like, I do agree that you should talk to dad and just have your one-on-one. But she said privately. But that meeting did not look like it was going to be private.
Yeah, that's a thing. You're not getting cameras around my family. When it comes to my mom and my daddy. And I'm pursuing a career that one day I could potentially be in spotlight. No. Don't ask me about my mama. Don't ask me about my daddy. Don't ask me about my brother, my sister. No. None of that.
None of that.
Family is off limits. Absolutely not.
Right. For real. So let's get into moving on to the actual memorial.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I did love the doves as far as that aspect and everything. But Jason mentions that the dad never showed up.
Yeah. No, that's
and one of his brothers also didn't show up to the memorial as well.
I mean, I honestly think that, and we can only assume, that they didn't show up because of the cameras. The last time he was on camera, it was in a negative way. So I think that he probably was just like, I'm not dealing with this on TV. It sucks. True. And I did think it was a little dramatic, the scene where he was waiting for him at breakfast, because it's like, see, there he didn't show up again. It's like...
I was like looking, because I saw this on the live YouTube, and a lot of people were saying like, what is with this filler?
Yeah, that scene could have been just out. I think they could have just, but of course, with production and all that kind of stuff, they always want that dramatic aspect. That part I was like,
Like, we didn't have to do all
that
of that.
part was a little extra to me. But, yeah.
I do hope that Jason and his dad can work it out, maybe off camera, maybe when they're not shooting or anything. I hope that they could work it out. But if not, it is what it is. At least the people came, at least some of the people came there to pay their respect to Rodney.
Yeah, and I felt for his daughter who never met him. That's crazy. I'm a daddy's girl.
Okay.
I'm a huge daddy's girl. So, Future Bae, I'm sorry. I love my daddy. I love my daddy.
Me too.
I am such a daddy's girl. So, like, I couldn't imagine, like, not meeting my dad. Never. And he literally dies before I am able to even remember him, have any memories with him, anything like that. I just couldn't imagine. So, it was really, like, strong of her to get up there and be on TV and around all these people that knew your dad and you don't know him. That's crazy. That's something I was like, wow. But yeah, that was a tough scene. You know, I can only imagine for the family.
It was a tough scene to watch, and everyone had comments on this, but we love you guys always making comments with us at AfterBuzz TV.
Yeah.
Rikayah, tell us how much we love them.
I know, such a perfect segue to tell you guys how much we appreciate you guys for making us the ESPN of TV talk and always tuning in with us every single Monday to see this amazing show, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and rocking with us. Again, make sure that you're always commenting, subscribing to us on YouTube, giving us ratings on iTunes, all of that, because without you guys, there is no us. We can't do what we do, how we do. Okay. So thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Lanisha, how have you loved being here at AfterBuzz TV?
I love it. I get to meet all new hosts, especially you, Rikayah. It's been so great adding you on to the Love and Hip Hop team. Like, it's been amazing. And I definitely love all the guests that we've had. Yes. So guests,
shout out to Miss Conversation Piece.
Okay. Yes, she's been booking.
Listen, she said she makes sure, right?
Okay. So, Love and Hip Hop fam, especially if you all want to tell your side of the story, feel free to come at Love and Hip Hop after show on AfterBuzz TV.
Yes.
And thank you, Maria and Kevin, for giving us this opportunity.
Yes. Huge shout out to them and thank you.
Now let's hop into this pool party over here, okay? Because it was popping. All right. Especially with Apryl and Fizz.
Now, time out. Let me ask you about this pool party situation. So, we had Summer Bunny on the show.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
so,
I remember that. I remember watching that because I wasn't there.
That was a good time. So she was saying that she was actually banned from going. From actually going to the trip. Now, her thing was, she said it was because, she said Lyrica was afraid of her and some other things. Y'all got to go back to that interview and watch us with Miss Summer Bunny. So she said she didn't go to it. So do you think it would have been like a lot more drama if Summer Bunny would have went?
For sure.
I don't ask you that question.
For sure. Lyrica would not be making up with A1 because there probably would have been another argument there. Be like, see, you got this little girl over here again. There would have been a whole nother hot mess.
Where did Brittany B go? Because wasn't she on in Apple Watts? Because they were weren't they on the bus?
Yeah, okay. They were on the bus, but remember, last episode, Apryl and Brittany went over to their family, and they got their own condo.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Apryl wasn't having it.
Yeah, listen, I love me some Apryl. Apryl is a real one. I love her.
I said, for real, I could relate to Apryl.
She was like, no, we're doing that over here. Because
I'm done with the drama. Let's get our own condo.
Hey, I'm not mad at it.
So they didn't show that. I do wish that they ended it with them, though.
Yeah.
As far as the trip, because they were a part of the Vegas trip.
Yeah.
And, I did like seeing Apryl and her son together. So, but let's go back to this party. Okay? Because I'm ready to talk about Fizz and Apryl. So at first we hear about Fizz because, as you know, his grandma died and passed away from a heart attack. And she wasn't able to come to the show or anything. Mm-hmm. And Fizz is, expressing his emotions to Apryl. And April's just saying, like, I'm checking on you. Are you okay? And she's putting a little smile on Fizz's face,
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. This is going to sound really bad. You're going to be like, okay, you're switching sides. Okay, because, of course, I have been like,
Like, don't do it.
Don't
Apryl.
do it. There's so many other options. I know what I've said. I've watched the interviews of what I've said about this whole Apryl and Fizz situation. However, I'm not gonna lie. When I see them interact, I'm like, maybe people are right. Because some people are just like, well, you can't help who you love or who you connect with.
Right. Your feelings about it.
Right. I think for me, it's just the whole approach, like from the beginning. It's just been like, and then that little preview, that we're gonna talk about them predictions, but I saw that little preview.
Okay.
Just leave it at that. But like when I see them interact, I can tell that it's there.
Yeah.
I think like Paris said in previous episodes, if you guys just come out and say it, I think the world will respect you more. I think I would have respected it a little bit more if they would have just been upfront with it. And then they over here ending up in bed together like...
I would have been the same way, but...
That was hilarious.
Eventually getting over it, because at the end of the day, it ain't my relationship,
Right.
I don't know y'all, so do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
Right.
But they were definitely having fun and, jumping on everything. And then on the other side over there, A1 is trying to shoot his shot back and get with Lyrica. Ray J brings A1 to the party.
Right.
Spec tries to talk to him and he's looking at like, you see that queen over there? That's your queen. Go get her.
Yeah, that was sweet.
And A1 went over and he sugarcoated all of it, talking about he's going to take counseling. He'll kiss your feet, girl.
He kissed her feet.
He did. Like, he actually did kiss your feet, girl.
Yeah.
He's saying he wants you back. He misses you. And Lyrica's trying so hard to keep her ground.
I know. I can tell. They love each other. They do. It's just very dysfunctional way. But
yeah.
Each relationship is different. You know what I mean?
Do you believe like what he was saying about like that he's willing to change, that he's made a mistake, taking it back, Do you believe what he's putting down?
I don't know.
I definitely want to know from you guys in the chat as well, all right? Comment all the time. I need to know.
I don't know yet.
Are you guys, believe in A1? I don't.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe him yet. But this is also coming from a place where dudes do something, I'd be like, I always give him a little side eye, a little squint, because I don't know if you're going to change. You got to show me. But like she was saying, a lot of times guys think that we need these like elaborate ways of saying I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. When your actions and just treating me with love and respect, that is apology enough.
That you know what I mean?
Like, we don't necessarily need you to be like, give me the wind and the rain and, have rose petals everywhere. Although that would be nice, to have rose petals everywhere.
I'm about to say, I'm not going to complain about it.
But the thing is that a lot of women can, and you ladies, let us know if you agree, is that all of that means nothing to us if you still treat me like crap.
Yeah.
So you can honestly keep your flowers. You can keep all of that because you can still be getting me flowers and still be cheating on me. So that's a no for me. I think that's what she meant. Is like,
girl,
I don't
you
need all
better
of that.
preach.
Just treat me with love and respect, and I will give you the world.
Okay.
And both of them got to stop cheating on each other. Like,
this tit for tat.
Yeah, they just got to learn how to,
You either gonna forgive me or not.
Yeah.
We're either gonna patch this up and actually work on it.
Right.
Like he said, go to counseling, actually go to the counseling and work on the marriage, or call it quits. Period.
Yeah.
I just love what you said though about that. Like it's all about the action.
Yeah.
And you could still treat that part, girl. You could still treat me like crap and give me all these materialistic things.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. It's the simple things.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. Of course, certain things matter. Like in relationships, you want to have someone that's got, money, is well off, or this and that, good looking. All that's great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I also want someone that is respectful, loves the Lord, loves the Lord more than he loves me, so that he can find me through God. And because he loves God so much, he will actually treat me with the love of Christ.
Okay.
Like, that's what I want in a relationship. Someone who wants to get to know me, who actually knows things about me, sometimes without me even saying. That type of love. A person that's not going to put our love at risk because of a temporary, situation. My dad always says, don't make a permanent decision in a temporary circumstance. And I want someone that's going to consider me, because I don't want to have to check your phone. I don't want to have to do all that mess. I don't want to have to be like, who is this? Who is she? No.
Guys, she's single. And this is the list that you guys have to go through.
Right. It's not that much.
But clearly, they made up a little bit, because at the B2K concert, she was twerking up on him.
That was cute. I'm not gonna lie, that was cute to see.
Okay.
They were just kind of reminiscent, like,
she
the good moments.
She couldn't stay mad at him.
Yeah.
She couldn't stay mad.
Yeah.
And it was nice, the B2K concert. I love that we got to see Raz there.
Yeah. You know what? I really want to see him win.
Yeah.
And I want to see him get better. Like, I understand, because I think it was when we were talking to Mickey Monday, about Razby kind of acting outlandish and all that. He's like, all media is good media. And to an extent, sometimes, like, it's really heartbreaking to see celebrities lose it because they're not dealing with personal stuff.
Right.
And for the sake of, okay, all publicity is good publicity or whatever. I think I really want him to just, like, get it together.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I respect about Fizz, when he's like, the love is still there backstage. If you come, the door is always open.
Right.
We still love you. Just get the help that you need.
Yeah.
Raz, we love you too over here. Okay,
just
letting you know.
Right.
You want to come on after?
Oh, here she go. What happened to Booby? I'm talking Booby.
She's still on Booby. Booby is not happening with Apryl, so
No, he's a handsome dude though. I can't even lie. I like his smile. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, don't even try to say that. That was a sincere compliment, okay? That's it. But yeah.
Oh my God. With all of that being said, girl, let's get into our trending tweets.
Okay, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Go ahead, girl.
Okay, girl. So the first one is from @unknownbeauty, who says, A1 just got off. And if y'all look at this photo, I've been seeing so many photos of A1's outfit everywhere.
At this point, once he said, like, why he does things, it's like, that's A1. Like, but I'm not gonna.
But they are clowning this outfit, though. Not with the stop sign. Come on now.
They're wrong for that.
Like the street parking, come through.
What about the next one? Here, it's already up.
All right, the next one @JustYada83 says, @A1 Bentley, the fact that you want marriage counseling to get back on track, that's so awesome. And that shows @Lyrica that you love her. What do you think? The fact that he mentioned marriage counseling.
It's a good step.
I feel like what you said, if he actually goes through it and does it, then you're definitely A+, 100% on y'all team, okay?
Yeah, I always feel weird, like, talking about people's marriages because I've never been married. So
right.
I'm like, it's a good step, I think.
All right, let me get to this last tweet. @Alyssa_Bailey95 says, wish I had a friend who had my back like Zell Swag got. Who is Paris P?
Well, luckily I do. I got my friend. Shout out to Tamika Peoples, my girl Philly, my girl Demi, my sister Mikasha, my brother Xavier. That's my team right there.
Okay,
so
I have too many besties,
my friends
y'all.
always got my back. Like, but they are a good time. Honestly, I think it would be fun to have like a segment with just Zell and Paris. Like if they did like a show with them too.
That's what I was saying.
They are actually a good time.
They're a great show to watch.
And he is shocking me with this whole woman thing.
Yes.
I thought he was gay. I really did. I thought he was. But he's like, I'm about to dip into the lady pond. I'm about to splash. I said, ooh. Okay.
Ooh, okay, girl.
Yes.
So I now need to know from you this news and gossip.
Yes. So the news and gossip. So our girl, Miss herself, she went off because Access Hollywood, they basically chopped up an interview when she was talking about, just balancing motherhood and all of that and her fame and whatnot. And the way that the interview came out, it basically insinuated that Culture, her daughter, calls someone else mom.
And that wasn't even the case at all.
And that's not how it, I don't think that's how it was meant. And we see she's very active in Culture's life. Her and Offset with his other children as well. It's like, don't talk about people's kids.
At all.
Access Hollywood.
Don't do false statements about the kids. Don't, period, at all.
Yeah, I don't even have kids, and I have nephews, and I'm over here like, listen, square up. I don't play with that. So I think she was rightfully upset, and I had just so happened to click in that live at the right time when it said Cardi B went live, and she went live, and it was lit. Like, she was not playing any games. She went off.
Yeah.
And she wasn't playing. She's like, I'm real. Like, don't play with my kids.
She may work hard. You guys have seen her show, Rhythm and Flow.
That's a good one. I like that show.
And you know she's working with Fashion Nova and in the studio, but at the end of the day, her kid comes first.
Most
beyond
definitely.
all of that, period. And Cardi, please don't be done with press, because AfterBuzz TV will never do you wrong. You can always come here. We will never cut you off. Okay.
Yes. Come on, girl. Come on.
We got you.
Right. Exactly.
So I got a little fun game quick before we go, girl.
Oh goodness.
It's
I'm about to
called
lose.
Guess That Bar. Okay. Normally Combo does this, but I'm gonna try to do this justice. This is where I say the lyrics of a song, and my panelist over here, she has to guess the artist and the name of the song. Are you ready, girl?
Oh God, no.
I got you, girl.
Oh God, I'm gonna lose this game. I'm gonna lose this game, guys.
All right, first song, ready?
Okay.
I love the way you teasing me. Gonna have to start pleasing me while we're on this floor. You're kicking it round and round. I love the way you put it down.
You better rap down.
You're making me scream for more.
What?
Put your two-way next to mine.
Who is
Baby,
this?
hit me anytime. You and me behind closed doors. What is it?
What music is that? Oh, you shaking your head like I know. Like,
I know what it is,
I don't know
but
who
I
that
can't
is.
tell you.
Give me a hint. What's the letter of artist name?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
I don't know who that is. That's not gospel.
I love the way you're teasing me.
Who is that? Is that Megan Thee Stallion?
All right, girl. I'm going to let you know what it was. It was B2K. Bump, bump, bump. I love the way you're teasing me. Gonna have to start pleasing me.
The way she's slowing that down. I love the way you're teasing me. I love it. What?
All right, you ready for the second one, girl?
That was a hot mess.
It's gonna be the same
I love
way.
the way you're teasing me.
Same way, girl. You ready?
Oh, God, Jesus.
All right. Now tell me, is this the only way I can get you right back in? If so, then searching I'll go. Then I can have you for show. Then you'll be loving me.
The way you're saying this like spoken
touching
word.
me, holding me, squeezing me. So girl, don't keep saying to me what I'm feeling.
Who is Omarion?
Is making believe. Got me drunk in the club.
Girl,
with two
this game is so rigged.
bad ladies, and I'm acting a fool.
What is that, Ray J?
Yes, what's the song?
But
I can't lie, I'm missing you, baby, baby, baby. Ray J, come on, girl.
Let me Ray J. One wish? I don't even know.
It was one wish.
Oh my God,
girl.
I started saying that. I literally said one wish.
I even said that part.
All is one wish.
Holding me, loving me. See?
Okay, I did that one. But you've been saying it like spoken word. Holding me.
Oh my gosh. All right, girl.
me.
So we are almost out of time. So before we wrap up, let's get into these predictions.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, girl. I know you said you had some stuff already coming up for this. So what you
my
got?
prediction is that Apryl and Fizz are finally going to man up and woman up. And they're going to talk about it. I think they're going to take the next step, too, because I saw them.
All right, they was already kissing up on each other.
Yeah, because he leaned in first. Did you see that?
No, I did. He said, I don't care, baby. He licked his lips and he leaned
She was
in.
like, and she played out. She's like, oh my God, you leaning in like you want
Okay.
something. Like,
that's sexy, though, when a man takes control, okay?
that is.
It's a sexy move. I mean, Booby tried it with licking his lips. All right. Quickly, my prediction. All right. Just saying. All right.
Oh, God.
My quick prediction is, I already know, I was about to say Fizz. Zell is going to get to everybody before Lil Fizz and
Oh my God, I
Apryl
thought you were going to say something else. When you said it's going to get to everybody, I was like, oh my God, all the girls? Like, going to get everybody, going to bang everybody.
He's gonna dish it out. He's gonna tell everybody about Lil Fizz and Apryl before they could, say that they're a couple.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good prediction.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Y'all, well, thank you for rocking with us.
Okay, that is our prediction. All right, Rikayah, but before we go, let our people know where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me on all social media platforms, spelled with my first and last name, Rikayah Crawford, Rikayah Crawford. Again, I just dropped a new single called Lace with Pain. Also, catch me every Tuesday hosting and singing at the Unplugged LA show, which will be held at the Study every single Tuesday starting at 9 p.m. What about you, girl?
Yes, and it's your girl, Lanisha. You guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lanisha, spelled Lanisha 914. All right. See y'all.
Yeah,
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.